Welcome back, everybody, to Daily Maths Concepts. And if you're looking for a CXC or a PEP class online, it's very interactive. You could WhatsApp this number right here on screen right there. All right. What I'm going to be doing right now is the PEP Performance Task Math Exam 2024. The general instruction states, it says this has three parts, part 1, 2, and part 3. Part 1 has questions 1, 2A, 2B, and 2C. Part 2 has questions 3A and 3B. Part 3 has questions 4, 5A, and 5B. Read the information in each part carefully. Use the information provided to answer all questions in each part. Let's go. Easter concert. Ivory Primary School hosts many events on their playfield. These events include sports day, concerts, and football game. The school wants to host an Easter concert. They hope to raise enough money to paint the school building. The principal has invited you to be the student representative on planning, right? On the planning committee for this upcoming Easter concert. The committee will seek to determine 1, the most preferred seating section on the playfield, 2, the ticket price for each seating section, and 3, the amount of money to be made. That is what we're out for. Part 1, most preferred seating section. Diagram 1 shows the area of the playfield that will be used to host the event. It shows the different seating sections and their features. So you're seeing here, so we're looking at the stage. We're looking at seating section R, where you could get a good view of the stage and good sound. Seating section U, we're able to get, we will be covered. Then we have good view and good sound. Seating S, we have good view and good sound. And last but not least, seating T, section T, you're covered. All right, that's all, you're covered right there. All right, so we have information there. Question 1. Table 1 below shows the 4 seating sections on the playfield and their features. For each seating section shown, I want to indicate by shading whether each has a good view, good sound, and /or is covered. All right, so we're looking at that. So seating R. So you probably just want to take a quick look. So R, we have good view, good sound. R, we have good view. We also have good sound. We're not covered at R. S, we have good view, good sound. So S is like R at the side, good view, good sound. T is at the extreme back. We're only covered. So we're only covered. We don't get a good view and we don't get good sound. U is like front stage. This is like a VIP section. Everything, good view, good sound, and we're covered. All right, so that is all we needed to do for that section. Let's keep going. Question 2. A survey was done with 30 students. We want to make sure that we make note. We have 30 students there. They were asked which section of the play field they preferred to sit during events hosted by the school. Their responses are given in table 2 below. Section R has been shaded for you. Okay, so in other words, then we're seeing what happened for section R. We're seeing 3 girls, right? So for section R, we're seeing 3 girls there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 boys, right? 4 boys there. We're seeing that. 3 girls, 4 boys. All right. All right. So and you can see they put it in 3 girls, 4 boys. It's in the table. So this is what we're going to do in this section, though. It says here that we want to use the information in the table above, which is table 2, to tally the given thing here in this table. So we're going to go for those and make our tally. All right, so section R was already done. We're going to, so table 3, we're going to tally chart showing the student responses. So we're going to just complete the table here. Let's go for S. For S, we have 1, 2, 3 girls. And let's count how many boys in the S section. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 girls, 3 boys in the S section. So we have tally 1, 2, 3 girls and 1, 2, 3 boys, and you see the total of 6. So you're getting your confirmation there as well. Let's go for T. For T, let's see how many girls we have. For T, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls. So for T, we have 5 girls. And we have how many boys for T? 1, 2. So 5 girls and 2 boys. 5 girls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls, 1, 2 boys, and a total of 7. So we're good right there. Let's go for U. Let's see how many girls we have for U. 1, 2, 3, 4 girls for U. All right, so we have 4 girls right there for the U section. And then how many boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 boys. So 4 girls, 6 boys. 4 girls, 1, 2, 3, 4 girls, 6 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boys. 4 plus 6, 10. All right, so we have an idea of the preference doing that survey of 30 persons. So that means we're seeing clearly what's going on here, what seat they all prefer overall. Well, let's keep going. Question B says, use the information in table 3 to help you complete the bar graph below. Section R has already been completed. So we're seeing the 3 girls and the 4 boys being done already. So you're just going to draw some lines to complete it. So section S, so let's go for section S. We have 3 and 3, all right? 3 girls, 3 boys. Section S, so you would have, bring your line, 3 girls and 3 boys. And so we're talking about having these. Let me just try to put on a quick shade here. All right, so we have 3 girls and boys. Okay. All right, so we have 3 girls, 3 boys. All right, so that's for section S. Let's go for section T. For seat in section T, we have 5 girls and 2 boys. All right, so let us bring the girls up to 5. All right, let's shade it. And we have 2 boys. Let's use the purple, and we're going to bring it up to 2. Let's shade that for the boys. Right there. Let's go for the last one. U. U has 4 girls and 6 boys. Four girls here. All right. And 6 boys. All right, so you want to just draw this just to represent the idea. That's my quick representation. So your graph should have looked like this, and you're good to go, right? So so basically this is what we have, as you can see. So for S, we have 3 girls, 3 boys. For T, we have 5 girls, 2 boys, yeah. And for U, we have 4 girls and 6 boys. So we have the representation there, and there it is. Let's go for the next section. It says here in the C section now, 2C, it says, which seating section of the playfield would you say most preferred by students? Use the information in the table given to answer this. So you're going to look for the one with the most students. So you look, the most students, you could see here from our table here, the most is 10, and that is a seating section U. So 10 persons needed. So U is the seating section here. So we tick that, all right? So the seating section U, most. So you just want to make sure that you have it. You're seeing it at the end here, 4 and 6, which is 10. And you're seeing the total here as well from the table there, all right? So seating U is one that they prefer the most. All right, let's keep going into part 2. Now we're thinking about tickets. When the school hosts past events, tickets were sold at 500 each, and the students would be allowed to sit wherever they like. Okay, so there is just a flat fee of 500. You go in and you sit wherever you're most comfortable, all right, or wherever your friends are. The planning committee wants to maximize the total amount of money they earn, all right, they can earn for this Easter concert. So this is what they're going to do. They're going to increase the cost for the tickets for all 4 seating sections. Increase the ticket price based on the features that each section would have provided. All right, so they're going to increase the tickets overall, plus based on where you're seating and the features that you're able to have, then you'll pay more. That's what they're saying here. All right, so let's keep going. So there's a percentage increase for the 4 seating sections there. So R and S, those are at the sides. So R and S are at the sides. So these are the ones at the sides. The same 20% each. T is at the back, way at the back, and it's the least because you only covered there. And then U is like the VIP section. This is the front. And it's a 50% increase. And as you could see, for that one, most people love to sit in that section, all right? All right, so let us see what the question is about. Let's go. All right, so we're now going for it, 3A. It says, using the information given in table 4, calculate the amount by which the ticket price will be increased for the various sections. All right, good. Remember that there is a base of 500. So let's go for it. R at the side is 20% increase. We're going to go for that. S is at the side, it's 20% increase. T is at the back, it was a 10% increase. And U is at the front, and it was a 50% increase. So I'm just putting the percentage there. So all of those are percentage increase, and you want to make sure that you have it. Remember now, so all they want is the increase. So we're talking about 20%, 20 over 100 times the 500. And you could do your quick canceling whichever way, like this 0 cancel that 0, this 0 cancel that 0, and we're getting an increase of $100 here. This is going to be the same. I'm just going to provide the working, but it's identical, right? 20% of the 500, this 0 cancels that 0, this 0 cancels that. 2 times 50, that's $100 increase. And 10% here for the seat at the back times 500. This 0 cancel that, this 0 cancel that. 1 times 50 will give you 50. All right. And then the the VIP section is a 50%, 50 over 100 times 500. And this 0 cancel that, this 0 cancel that. So 5 times 50 is going to give us like 250 increase. All right. So these are amount that will be added to the original for each section that you're sitting. All right, let us look now. So it says no. So part B says, based on question 3A, which is what we just did, what are the new ticket prices for each seating section? Write the new price in the box provided, right? All right, good. So R was $100 increase. So it was 500, plus 100. And as you could see, this go up to 600. R and S, they're at the side, so it's 500 plus the 100, and this goes up to 600 if you want to sit at the sides. T is way at the back. There is so it's a 500 plus the 50 was a $50 that was added to that. So you would have gotten 550 there. And lastly, the U, which is at the front, is like the VIP section full of features. And then this part is a $750. So this is the new price. So as you could see, everything was increased because it was a 500 at first, and now you're paying different monies, which is an increase, and you're seeing increase based on features. All right. All right. So let us keep going. Now, part three, right? Earnings. It says the number of seats in each seating section of the playfield is as follows. So in section R, remember we are saying that R is at the side, S is at the side, T is at the back, and U is like the VIP right at the front, right there. All right. So we're seeing that right there, 80 seats at the front. Now let's take a look at what's going on. Question 4 says, based on the new ticket price, all right, from question B, which is what we just worked out, how much money will the planning committee collect if all the tickets are being sold, all? So that means all of these will be occupied. So let's just take our time to work it out. All right. So let us say we're working out the money that they'll make for section R. So it's 100 seats and we have $600 for that seat. All right. So this is going to take you to, so you take your time, you work it out. So it's 100 times that. That's about $60,000 right there. That's 60,000 right there. We know that section S is the twin to this section, so it is 600 times 100, and this is going to give us that 6,000, 60,000 as well. Let's go for section T. That's the one at the back. We have it was $550 for that, and then we have 120 seats. So we want to take our time to work out our 550 times 120, and we're getting about 66,000 for that part. Last section, but not least, section U. This is the VIP section. That ticket cost was going up for 750, and we actually have 80, right? So 750 times 80, and we're looking at $60,000 right there. All right, we're looking at $60,000 already right there. So at maximum capacity with whatever is going on, no, we're seeing that we're making the most money off this section here, all the way at the back with the less features because it has way more seats than the others. Has way more seats more than the others. All right, so let us venture off into what's going on here. So let us look though on what the question really says here. So we find that. So the committee is all working. All right. So this is what, how much money will planning collect all. All right. So let's put it all together right there. Let's put it all together. All right, let's add them up. We want to add up over 60,000. We're going to add all of these. So we're going to check up jawline. We want to add up all of that money right there. So that's 60,000 plus 60 more thousand plus 66,000 plus 60,000 again. All right, we are at 200 and about 46,000 here. So we're $246,000 up. With the one with the least feature providing, I like this one, right? All right, let us see what else. What else can we do? Let's go. All right, question 5. Question 5 says the planning committee realized that even with the increase in the tickets, all right, they still didn't make enough money because the overall money that they wanted was 250,000. So we are short like what? About 4,000. So we are short some money right there. All right, they're short some money right there. It says the committee wants to do a further increase, right, to one of the seating sections. And these are the recommendations. We either going to increase the price for the smallest seating, or we could increase the price for the largest seating section. All right, for the largest seating section. All right, good, 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 good. All right, so what do they want us to do with this now? What do they want us to do with this? It says here, which recommendation should the committee choose? Put a tick beside. All right. So whenever you tick this, you're gonna have to just quickly defend it, whatever you're saying, right? So this is an open question. So let us see. We have to tick one. So we're gonna tick, let us say I'm taking the one with the increase the price for the largest seating. All right, let us say I increase the price for the largest seating. Right? So in other words, then I'm focusing on the cheap one, which is 120 seats. All right. So so it says so I'm picking on this one. This is the largest seating. This has a seating of 120 seats right there. So give one reason to support the recommendation you made in the space provided. Be sure, all right, be sure to use information provided throughout. Okay, so basically, what we could do is just put some figure to it. We could do many things here. So we wanna make note that we want about 4,000 extra right now just to make it. And if I'm using this, because we can use both. If I use this, if I probably bring the ticket price up to 585, right? So you could just try the numbers that will work for you. That will end up giving you um like a 4,000, all right? $4,000. So if I so for seating section T, right? I'm gonna increase, we're gonna increase the ticket from 550. Probably gonna push it to about 580, to about 585. I'll put like $35 on that, right? If I do that, you can see if I work this out quickly. So 585, if I multiply this times 120, I'm gonna get like 70,200 from that spot. All right. And then that would have pushed us over because remember, originally it was 66,000 we got from the spot. So if we subtract the 66,000 from it, you're seeing we're gonna get 4,200, which is the extra money we would have needed. So in other words, then, with the others 60,000, so it's about three of them was 60,000. Three of them was 60,000, so this would have been 180. And if I now just add this 70,200 on this, all right, so 180,000, right, plus the 70,200, you're seeing where we're making 250, 200 right there. And so basically, what we're looking at is if you just increase this, because the other section was already increased a lot. All right. So it moved, remember, seating section U would have already moved from 500 to 750. Remember that. So because of that, I wouldn't want to touch this because people may not feel like it's worth it because already it was increased by 50%, which is a lot. All right. But if you want to push up the one that moved from 500 to 550, I mean, if you put it to 585, it still doesn't look too bad. and it is going to be the cheapest still because the others will be 600 and 750. So we still will have a lot of people coming to sit in this section, and they still will feel like they're gaining. All right. So yes, I would suggest that we want to increase the largest seating capacity by just adding another $35 on it, selling the tickets for $585, and then that should top it off for us to meet our target, and everybody still feeling not robbed, like they're paying too much at the same time. All right. So basically that's it. I trust that you did well on the exam. And remember though, for this section, and I'm not saying that you have to pick this. You could have picked another one, but it's all about your reasoning. So if you had picked the one with the smallest, which is you, like the VIP section, you need just a reason to tell why you pick it, all right? Because you got a choice. So it's your reason that's really gonna take you through. But I'm just suggesting that I would just pick on the cheaper one with the lot of seats, and then put a little bit more on it just to meet the target, which was to get 4,000 more. All right. And so that everybody will feel okay. Because you don't want people to think that they're paying too much for the section. So that's my reason for picking that. See you next time. And remember, like, subscribe, and share this. It's Daily Maths Concepts. Bye-bye.